Thank you so much. You took me back. I'm very, very happy to be here, guys. This is really my first college visit, and it just happened by chance. Your principal saw the film and sent me a wonderful message of how much she liked it. And as she was saying, I'm principal of KC College, Amanpreet, who somewhere sent me a message, sir, we are going to visit colleges. So I thought this is the college I was coming to. But thanks for her message that I'm here. She has, of course, seen the film. How many of you have seen the film? 5, 6, 2, 4? Okay, good. So let her tell you what the film is about, because she's seen it before I have.
Sometimes we invite you for attending conferences. Sometimes we make you attend workshops, training programs. See, we are so nice. Many times we also invite you when it's about Bollywood, it's about movies, it's about meeting the stars and meeting those people who actually tell us they have researched about any topic. So first of all, let me extend a warm welcome to Vidhu Vinod Chopra ji, to KC College. And here with us, youngsters, I would say, Aadil and Sadia. Yes, I think this particular entire event has metamorphosed in one day, 24 hours to go. And so happened that day for yesterday when I was watching movie on Sunday evening, and I so said that I must watch this movie because I like the Dal Lake, the picture, and the thought behind the beautiful word Shikara. And of course I knew it has to talk about the untold story, and I would touch upon the word untold, and I've underlined it. Yes, it was untold, and most of us do not know about what we are talking about, hence you have not watched the movie. So when principal is watching movie, I think you also can. It's cool to watch movies. Well, I'm always amazed to watch Vidhuji's movie, and right from patriotism and in the backdrop of love. I would say ethos and pathos of patriotism in the backdrop of love. And what the tagline when I read, when I was going through when I was watching the movie, it was, and after that, my family says that you do not even move throughout the movie because somewhere I was connecting to the partition of inside. In my office, I told Vidhuji, the very institution you are sitting in was founded by Principal K.M. Kundani. I never call him late Principal K.M. Kundani because for us, for the students, for the teachers, and for all the teachers and students who are still getting educated or learning, they owe to him a lot. So in the movie, when Aadil and Sadia, when I watched them, that the spirit, they continued even after displacement from their motherland, Kashmir, and they get into refugee homes. And I was not liking the word refugee home, and we still call that. Why refugees in your own country? And that statement also hit me, refugees in your own nation. It was really heart-touching. Half Jyotu Kundani, who supported him so that we could have 22 institutions. When after partition, people were working on to have a house, to have a business, and these two people, with of course other wonderful people, Barrister Hutchin Nadwani, they went on establishing institutions after institution. So I could connect, and hence in the morning, next day morning, when I was having a cup of tea, I said, let me wish Vidhuji, congratulate him and tell him how touching it was. And within half an hour, I received a message from him. Okay, I can send the crew, I can send the stars. And then I write to him, why don't you come along, or if you are in this part of town, over a cup of tea. He said, done, I'll be there. So imagine this conversation happens in half an hour and the whole program gets set. And it was yesterday. It was just yesterday. I had to tell vice principals, Varani, Smriti Padhi, all the teachers who are there, come on, tell students that what you wouldn't have heard about it, you will read number of books or research papers, you don't research history. Here is one movie which you must see. It's a must-see movie for two reasons. Number one is, it will tell you that we are about religion, and The love only can make nations break or make. So this is one takeaway from this movie you must watch. And of course, the second thought I shared with you, that you will actually start boycotting hate. That's what I want you to take this message. So I think once again, I would like to, on this note, I would like to extend warmest welcome to Aadil, Sadia, and wish them all the best. Because Casey's stage is very, very, very fortunate, not lucky for people. Those who have come here, they become stars. And one more thing I must share this with them because I'm talking of stars. So always a parting note, because morning you were trying them to come here. Rather, I just started the message. In the evening, I said, looking forward to meet you. And he says, by the way, it's my first college. So I thought maybe for Shikara, it's first college. He's saying, I said, even otherwise, he's saying yes. So I think it's the first college of Vidhuji to visit. So it makes a very, very important occasion for him. But on your behalf, Amrit and Hunar, you must know this. I promised him something. I told him, Vidhuji, then this day will be very wonderful and memorable one for you because you are coming to KC College. So on your behalf, did I make the promise? Was the right promise? Yes. So you will have to make it wonderful and memorable one for him by watching this movie and giving wonderful reviews. So are you all ready with me? I have already done it and you must do it, but I will read out and you will wonder your principal is telling you to watch movie. Yes, it's an assignment. And also, second assignment, she tells you, come on, go and review. And by the way, your first college, Vidhuji, my first review. I have, in my life, I've never given reviews ever. So you have to be an honest reviewer on IMDb. Okay, so you go to that site and please be an honest reviewer. So there will be 4 steps you need to follow. Step 1, imagine I've done my homework, so you must do your homework. So visit IDMB site, open an account with your email ID, Select your screen name. Now you are registered with IDMB. So you need to first register. Step 2 is, you need to search for Shikara. It will come automatically anyway, I saw that. So click on the option, write a review. So when you write it, you submit the review. Check your email box. You will be notified immediately by IDMB team about that your review is being processed, and after that it will come done. So wait, that is not that putting something on site and forgetting about it. See that whatever you do reaches completion. Alright? So after this, you have one more option. If you really want to rate Pandit's story during that 1990 has to be shown, is a movie which shows what his mother went through. A dedication to mother. So it's one story which has been depicted. One 3 hours movie or 2 hours movie cannot say what the entire episode was for India. So you must submit your, if you really feel that you must submit your voices against dishonest submissions, for that, when you see or when you read somebody else's review, there's an option yes or no. The question is this review helpful? There are 2 options, yes or no. So you need to report that. So if you think that's dishonest, please click on no. That you will decide. So do the same action for every review that you feel is not genuine. Because if social media is power to tell what is right, you use that power to even convey what is not right. Am I right or wrong? Yes. Use that. Use your intelligence, read, but you should be the reviewer. You should watch the movie and then talk about this. Alright? So all the best. Good children, and you must, I thought all you children, but I just said it, whatever happens in the world, one thing I will tell you is you need to decide whether you want to, there are 2 choices always, love and hate, what you want to pick up is your choice. Right? All the best, once again, welcome to the
Thank you. Your homework given to you by your principal. Let me tell you why this homework is given to you. This is a very, very special film. This film talks about events that happened before all of you were born. 30 years back, 4 lakh Kashmiri Pandits were thrown out of their homeland, and my mother was one of them. I am technically a refugee in my own country because I am from Kashmir. And of course the film opened to great reviews everywhere. It opened in LA where people called it Gone with the Wind from India. I'm sure you may not know that film. But I presume you would have heard of a man called James Cameron who directed Titanic and Avatar. He called this film a masterpiece, not once but in a huge 4-page letter. And then we come to India, the film releases to full houses and great reviews. And then suddenly there's this whole hate wave that happens. I'm not on Twitter or social media or anywhere. And what became a big surprise for us, that our ranking, which was 8 or 9 in IMDb, dropped to 1. And Abhijat Joshi, who's my co-writer, who's written Munna Bhai and who's written 3 Idiots, said, how can this be? And then we found that on this social media, people have now started misusing it by actually putting videos out there saying, oh, this is how you press the button and give it 1. So the reason I'm here to tell you is not for myself. This is your future. I don't want your future to be my past, which was painful. We had to leave. It's a very entertaining film. You will hopefully love it, like your principal has and many others have. But the important thing for young minds now is they have a clear choice. Like your principal said, you have a clear choice between Samvad and Vivad. In Hindi we say that. And in simple English, it is love or hate. It's harmony or discord. So, if you guys see the film, which I request you to see, and if you like it, if you don't, I fully understand, but if you like it, say it on your social media. I think you need to understand that it is you. You are the future of this country, not me. I'm 67 years old. I don't think I will be there for another 30 years or 40 years, but you will all be there. And I definitely don't want you to go through what my mother went through, what I went through. I mean, let me tell you, I mean, it's, now that I'm talking of young students, when I was a young student in the Film Institute, I had no money to go there. I became a National Scholar of India, fortunately. I topped my university in Kashmir, and I got $250 from the government of India. With that, I went to the institute. And the fees was some 150 years old. Every morning, every kid had breakfast. I didn't. That is how I started. And I used to have one banana. But I have all my life not made a single compromise, whether it is 3 Idiots, whether it is Munna Bhai, whether it is Shikar. In every film, I try and give you guys a message. I was so happy when you reminded me of that film. Because in Munna Bhai and BPS, I talked of Jadoo Ki Japri. Then a critical message I gave to young people in 3 Idiots, where I said, you know, chase excellence, success will follow. And I am happy to say that many lives changed with that film. And if you haven't seen 3 Idiots, you must see. How many have seen 3 Idiots? Good. See how it changes your life in a way. It tells you, if there's a great line in that film, which happened to me. My father said, when I told him I want to make film, so he slapped me. He was poor in Kashmir. He said, "Tu kama jayega pappe." So then, in the film, there's a line where Madhavan tells, the father tells him, "Okay, you will don't do this, don't become a photographer, and karoge to sari umar apne aap ko kosoge." And he says, "Ki I'd rather कि मैं अपने आप को कोसूं instead of you. I don't want to, you know, koso my father or me." You remember that moment? And all of them became, I mean, Rancho is a bit of me because I failed in the Film Institute. It's only when I got nominated for an Oscar that they had to give me the certificate. So, same way in Shikara, we have a very important message. And the important message is, Todo nahi jodo. And like all is well, like, so why Todo nahi jodo? Because we are at a stage in our life here now where it's becoming a norm to jodo nahi todo. Everything is breaking. The systems are breaking. The city is breaking. So why I want you guys to see this film, and I'm here to urge you, because you people will have to spread the message of it's our future. Like young kids are fighting about climate change, as you must know, I hope. Because this is your city after 30 years, after 40 years. Fix that rubbish, whatever. And if you don't, it's okay. But it's important for you to see for the simple reason that the message of Todo Ne Jodo has to come from you guys. Or there will be simpler problems, and all of you will have problems in whatever you wish to do. I'm going to stop talking, I'm just going to say two things. Number one, like 3 Idiots, never ever waver from your dream. I'm standing in front of you. I'm son of a family that was refugees. I had no money when I grew up. And here I am, so happy, so successful at having done so many things. Because this was my dream. And I just blindly followed it. When I was going to shoot in Amira Kadal, I was told if you go there, you may not come back. But not only me, the whole crew went and we shot the film. So never ever let anything come between you and your dreams. As your teacher says, or your principal says, can you tell me, is that a promise? Will you do that please for me? Will you clap and say, yes, we will follow our dreams? Thank you. And these two kids that I'm going to give the mic to, when you see the film, you will know how brilliant they are. I have found a lot of talent, as you know, from many people, many directors, Sadia actors, Vidya, many to many. These are two of the best talents that I've spotted, and your principal will vouch for that. And they also followed their dreams. This girl is from a village called Bhagarwa in Kashmir. She was studying electric engineering in Jammu. She has never acted in her life, not even in a school play. And you see what she has done. And the guy, again, never acted, nothing, since zero. 2.5 years they trained, and they've done absolutely amazing job, which you will see.
So दो मिनट की मोहलत चाहता हूँ इससे पहले कि हम असल में आगाज करें इस पूरे महोत्सव का I would like our principal ma'am to felicitate Vidhu sir and Aadil sir and Sadia ma'am. A small token of appreciation from the entire family of KC College. I don't think I get good. Let's have a round of applause for the Shikar guys. Sorry, sir? Yeah. Please go ahead.
Kasangai, KC College. I'm hoping this won't work. I know what works now. क्या बोलती KC College की कॉलेज? It's such an amazing feeling to be with you guys here. Young people, young energy, and you guys, like sir said, are the future of this country. And it's so amazing to be with you. Are you guys having fun here? Yeah. Are you guys seeing something, learning something, understanding something? Huh? Yeah. Are you guys going to go watch a film? Yeah. Raise your hands if you're going to go. Are you guys going to go watch a film? Wow, lovely. Thank you, Super Ma'am. Thank you very much. You're such a cool principal. Isn't she cool? Thank you very much. I don't know what to say. You guys are students, you guys are bright students, you guys are studying in one of the best colleges in the city, in the country. So you guys are always sensible enough to know this. But I just say, what has happened to me and Sadia, this is like a dream come true. And we really want you all to know and understand the power of dreaming. You know what I mean? Dream big. Never ever dream small. Always dream big. You don't know. Because you never know when your dreams will come true. You know, just dream big. This is exactly what has happened with both of us. And you can see what has happened. We don't have any filthy fathers or godfathers or anything like that. Like sir said, we have never acted before, but you know, we dream something like this, being a part of something beautiful and so nice. It's just amazing. I would really want you all to go and see our film, because I'm sure that once you see it, you have another mic?
This one might be.
Yeah, this is better. Is this better? Is this better? Yes. Can you all hear me? Yes. Perfect. If you are hearing? Lovely. So I was talking about how this movie, we got in this movie and we managed to deliver a very beautiful message. We went to Kolkata, we were in Delhi, now we are in Mumbai, we are interacting with people who have seen the film. They are loving the film and we are very happy because what we thought, the message that we wanted to deliver, we could manage to do that. And I would really want you all to see the film because as Sir said, you guys are the future of the country and you guys need to understand the importance of love, companionship, togethership, because that's what the movie is all about. That is what it's going to teach you. Thank you so much, Casey. It's been so lovely. Wow. Sadia.
Hi guys. I see, like almost 3 years back, I was just sitting amongst you, like I was one of you. Little did I know that I would one day be here. I just, for example, you guys are sitting here with your friends, but you don't know what's the history of the other friends. Similarly, I was in an engineering college, and I was between Kashmiri Pandits, Muslims, Sikhs, everyone. And I didn't know this next friend who's sitting next to me, from where she is coming from. All these things I didn't know. I'm sure you also don't know from where the other person sitting next to you is coming from. We just, we're together, loving, studying, learning. So, similarly, when I came on board, when I came here, I realized that how much this story is important for all of us, for all of you to know. I feel extremely blessed to be a part of this film because this story is absolutely important for our generation to know and realize that how important is love, how love can conquer hate. That's why I appeal and request all of you to watch this film. And I would like to thank Principal Ma'am, who's very supportive. I mean, she's super cool, and I guess you guys are really lucky to have her. And thank you so much. I mean, I'm not... I don't have much to say. I just think this film is very important for our generation, for all of us, so that we learn what has happened in the past shouldn't happen in the future. Yeah.